Okay, I'm going to start recording this session because I'm going to share this session for the ones that cannot join right now. Okay. We're going to start with the topic. This topic appears and you are going to find this topic in Unit 2. And the topic is countable and uncountable nouns. And at the time, we are going to use quantifiers. We are going to start reading a little bit what are quantifiers, qué son los cuantificadores. Later on, I'm going to explain this in Spanish as well. So, but first, we are going to read this. Quantifiers are words. Quantifiers are words that are used to state quantity or amount of something without stating the exact number. This is what I said before. Quantifiers are used to express quantity, but they don't tell the exact amount. No nos dicen una cantidad exacta. There are quantifiers that are used with countable and uncountable nouns. So we have an idea what are countable and uncountable nouns. So some of you, whoever can tell me a countable noun. Pueden decirme un sustantivo contable. A countable noun.
Las manzanas.
Yeah, apples, we can count apples. 1 apple, 2 apples, 3 apples, 4 apples, right? So we can count that, and that's why, for that reason, that word is countable in English, even in Spanish as well, is countable. So now, can you give me an example of an uncountable noun? An uncountable noun. Uncountable is the opposite. O sea, incontable. Uncountable noun. Can you give an example?
Water.
Sugar.
Yeah, water, sugar. Those are that we mentioned before, right? And are uncountable nouns. Even there are some words in Spanish that we use it as countable nouns, but in English they are uncountable. Hay palabras que en español las usamos como contables, porque lo son, pero en inglés es lo opuesto. En inglés son incontables. Esa es la regla, ¿verdad? Y nos podemos confundir porque en español nosotros la usamos así y entonces la vamos a usar así también en inglés, pero debemos de respetar eso, ¿verdad? Un ejemplo de ellos es consejo, la palabra consejo. Todos decimos consejos y no hay ningún problema porque es correcto, pero en inglés nunca se dice advices. People can use it, yes, but that is grammatically incorrect. Gramaticalmente es incorrecto. Y puede sonar un poco raro, ¿va? Porque no va a ser contable, pero así es. Y ya les voy a mostrar algo después. Vamos a leer un poco de eso después. Ahora, there are quantifiers that are used with countable and uncountable nouns. Aquí dice que hay cuantificadores. La palabra cuantificadores son palabritas así pequeñitas que denotan una cantidad, pero no es una cantidad exacta. Ya vamos a ver cuáles son ellos. Y dice que algunos pueden ser usados tanto con sustantivos contables y otros con sustantivos incontables. Some other quantifiers are used with only countable and other with only uncountable nouns, but not with both. Esto puede confundir un poco porque hay unos que sí son usados solo con contables y otros solo con sustantivos incontables y no con ambos. Pero por eso es posible de que tengamos 3 sesiones sobre este tema, no de los mismos, no con los mismos cuantificadores, pero sí con diferentes para que no nos confundamos. For example, here we have some of the most useful quantifiers. These are quantifiers, much and many. Probably you have seen before these words because they are very common in English. So I'm pretty sure that we already know what means much and what means many. I'm pretty sure about it. Probably you have seen those words at the time to read some sentences or even when you read something on internet or something like that. En esta imagen pueden ver que hay como palabritas. Esos son cuantificadores y en inglés se le llaman quantifiers. Está any, a lot of, some, many y much. Y hay más, pero esos son como algunos de los más conocidos. They are one of the most common ones in English at the time to speak. But today we are going to focus with this one that we have here, much and many. Just with those, solo con esos. We are going to talk about much and many. We are going to talk about how we can use it in sentences, okay, and so on. But first of all, I would like to know if do you have a question right now about this? Do you know what means? ¿Saben qué significan much and many? Do you have an idea? ¿Tienen alguna idea de qué significan? Hello?
Mucho y algunos.
¿Cómo? No, no escucho muy bien.
Mucho y algunos.
Sí, sí. Va, por ejemplo, some significa algunos, ¿verdad? Pero much es mucho y many también significa lo mismo, pero ya vamos a ver la diferencia. They are different. And I would like, no, so probably you know, but you don't remember. Probablemente sí ya lo saben, pero tal vez es algo que se nos escapa a veces. Bien. Quantifiers used with uncountable nouns. Much. Much. This means mucho o mucha. All depends on what we are talking about, de lo que estamos hablando. Todo depende de lo que estamos hablando. Quantifiers used with countable nouns. Many. And that means muchos. But what the difference? Los cuantificadores usados con sustantivos incontables. Much, solo much. Cuantificadores usados con sustantivos contables en plural. Quantifiers used with plural countable nouns. So now, can you tell me what the difference between much and many? You can say much is used to talk about uncountable nouns, and many is used to talk about plural, plural countable nouns, I mean. Esa es la diferencia. Much es usado para hablar de sustantivos incontables, incontables. Y many se usa para hablar de sustantivos contables en plural. So, do you know what means plural? More than one thing. Más de una cosa, ¿verdad? Cuando hablamos de más de una cosa. Questions so far about this? ¿Preguntas sobre esto? ¿Cuál es la diferencia? What the difference between them?
Todo claro.
Okay. Okay. Let's start with this. First of all, we are going to start learning how to use many and much. This is something very important to know what What is the difference between them? Many and much. Normally, those quantifiers are used in order to make questions, okay? How much and how many. That structure is used to talk about questions, okay? And at the same time, they are used in negative sentences, okay? Normalmente son usados para hacer preguntas, como por ejemplo esta estructura, how much, how many. Those are structured in order to make sentences. Y al mismo tiempo, much and many son usados en oraciones negativas. ¿Ya habían visto esta estructura de how much y how many antes? ¿Ya habían visto eso en oraciones así o algo que han leído antes?
Sí, teacher.
Ajá, muy bien. Entonces eso se usa para la pregunta, ¿verdad? Pero también se usan en oraciones negativas. And we are going to start um, reading these sentences that we have here. Those are examples of how we can use much and many, okay? Son ejemplos de cómo podemos usar much and many. The first example, can somebody help me out reading the first one, please? This one. The first sentence. A volunteer.
Hi, teacher.
Okay, go ahead.
How much sugar do you want?
How much sugar do you want? Well, that is a question, right? Because at the end we have a question mark. But if you pay attention to the sentence, we use how much. Now, can you read the second example, Enrique?
How many friends do you have?
Okay, how many friends do you have? Now, can you tell me what the difference between those sentences? What can you see?
The uncountable noun is sugar. For
Yeah,
this, we use much, and friends are countable noun. For
yeah,
this, we use many.
yeah, that's correct. Very good. Pretty amazing. That's the main difference, right? That's the main difference. It's very easy. Es muy fácil diferenciar. Sugar, like Enrique said, como él dijo, sugar is an uncountable noun. In friends, la palabrita friends is countable. And for that reason, we are using many. And here we are using much, okay? That's the main difference. Un ejemplo, usemos how many con sugar. How many sugar do you want? That sounds good. So it makes sense. Pero that is grammatically incorrect. Y ahora sí lo vamos a decir como que lo vamos a interpretar o a traducir. Supongamos de que how many significa cuántos o cuántas. ¿Creen que se escucha bien decir cuántos o cuántas azúcar tienes? ¿Lo escuchan bien ustedes? ¿Cuántos azúcar tienes? Decimos eso en español. ¿Cuántos azúcar tienes? ¿Alguna vez lo han dicho? ¿O se les suena raro decir eso? A mí sí, ¿a ustedes?
Suena raro.
Suena raro, ¿verdad? Entonces, no. Entonces, eso nada más es un ejemplo, ¿verdad? Porque tampoco es como que vamos a estar traduciendo todo. Em, entonces, nunca se usa how many with uncountable nouns. Ahora vamos a poner how much with friends. How much friends do you have? It's like, si traducimos eso es como que, ¿cuánto amigos tienes? Suena raro, ¿verdad? ¿Cuánto amigos tienes? Digamos, pongámoslo así, porque how much no se usa para cosas contables, solo para cosas incontables. ¿Cuánto? Y many ya se usa con cosas que sí se pueden contar, objetos que puedo contar, ¿verdad? Cosas. Y se usa en plural, obviamente, en plural, como por ejemplo friends. And if you pay attention, those are sentences but are interrogative sentences. They are questions. Ellas son preguntas. Now, Somebody else can help me out reading this one. A volunteer, please.
Me, teacher.
Okay, go ahead.
How much many do you need?
Can you repeat that sentence again, please?
How much money do you need?
Okay, how much money? How much money do you need? Okay, now can you read the next one? This one.
How many computers are there in your house?
Okay, can you repeat that again, please?
How many computers are there in your house?
Yeah, well, that's correct, but you are not pronounced the letter S at the end of computer. It's computers, plural.
Okay.
Okay. Can you read that again?
How many computers are there in your house?
Yeah, that's correct. How many computers are there in your house? Okay, now, what the difference between these two sentences? Why are we using much in this sentence, and why are we using how many in this one? Can you explain me that? With a simple explanation. It doesn't matter if it is short. No importa si es algo corto. What's the main difference between those sentences?
How much lo ocupamos para sustantivos, bueno, con sustantivos no contables, y todo lo contrario, how many, en este caso se refiere al dinero, como tal, dinero, la palabra dinero. Y en cambio el otro, pues, how many está hablando de las computadoras, ¿verdad? Y eso son activos contables, ¿verdad?
Yeah, those are countable nouns. I can count computers. One computer, two computers. That's why that noun is countable. Ahora, algo que sí nos puede confundir es esto, money. Incluso en español nunca decimos dineros, decimos dólares, pero no dineros. Tengo dineros, nunca digo tengo dineros. Tengo dinero, pero no dineros. En inglés, this word is uncountable. Okay, be careful with this. Is uncountable. Nunca le podemos agregar una S a esta palabrita. Nunca. Imagínense monies. Nunca he escuchado eso. Solo es money. Dinero. And that is an uncountable noun. Okay. How much money do you need? ¿Cuánto dinero necesitas? I need $20. Ahí sí ya puedo contar. $20. Ahí sí, los dólares sí los puedo contar. Porque puedo ponerle cantidad, pero nunca puedo decir monies. ¿Se entiende eso? Do you understand that? No sé si se comprende.
Sí.
Los demás, no sé si se logra entender eso, porque puede confundir un poco.
Sí.
Muy bien. Ahora, aquí hemos visto preguntas. Si se fijan, todas estas 4 son preguntas. These 4 sentences are questions, okay? How much sugar do you want? That is a question. How many friends do you have? That is a question as well. How much money do you need? Another question. And the last one, how many computers are there in your house? That is another question as well. And like here says, como aquí dice, we use how many and how much in order to make questions, okay? And at the same time, we can use those words in order to make negative sentences. These are other examples. If you can see here, we have another question. How much beer is there for the party? How much beer is there for the party? How much beer is there for the party? Yeah. So beer is a liquid, okay? A liquid, es un líquido. We cannot count liquids like oil, beer, soda, water. Those are liquids. We can count bottle of water, bottle of soda. Podemos contar las botellas, pero no el líquido en sí, ¿verdad? Sonaría raro. Ahora, si vemos el otro ejemplo, if you look at the second example here, how many bottle of beers are there for the party? We are using bottle of beers. So that's why we are using how many. ¿Se comprende esa parte?
Sí, teacher.
Incluso aquí era bottles. Ahí me faltó la S. Okay, here we have another question. Could you lend me some money? Could you lend me some money? So, and if you pay attention to the answer, this is a question and this is the answer. Esta es la respuesta. I don't have much money, dude. I don't have much money, dude. So, do you think this is this a negative or an affirmative sentence? This one. Negative or affirmative?
Negative.
Negative sentence, because I'm saying I don't have much money, and if you pay attention, I'm using a quantifier here. Much, mucho dinero, with this uncountable noun, con este sustantivo incontable. I don't have much money, dude. No tengo mucho dinero. Nunca voy a usar I don't have many money. That sounds weird. Probably you can hear that good, right? But that is grammatically incorrect. Gramaticalmente es incorrecto eso. Y aquí estamos poniendo en práctica la oración negativa, porque se usa en oraciones negativas. Another sentence.
Pregunta.
Hola. Hello.
Perdón, pregunta.
Oh, okay. Go ahead.
Okay. I don't have much many. ¿Cómo se pronuncia la última palabra?
Es dude. Es dude. Es como que no esté pronunciando la E, solo dude. Dude.
Sí, gracias, no, nunca lo había escuchado.
Es como amigo, ajá, de una forma así bien, como decimos nosotros en español, un chero, así, amigo, dude. Porque friend es amigo, ¿verdad? Friend significa amigo, pero dude también es como un amigo así bien cercano, dude.
Está bien, gracias.
Ahora, so this one, are there many people at a concert? This is another question. Are there many people at a concert? And this is the answer. Yes, there are. But there are not many tourists. Yes, there are. But there are not many tourists. So this is a countable noun. I can count people. Puedo contar a las personas, ¿verdad? O sea, obviamente las personas son los turistas. One tourist, two tourists, three tourists. But in this sentence, I'm using a quantifier. Estoy usando un cuantificador. Yes, there are, but there are not many tourists, muchos turistas. And this is a negative sentence, okay? Okay, I want that you help me reading this one. I volunteer. Can you help me out reading this one?
Hi, teacher.
Okay, go ahead.
There isn't much sand on the beach.
Okay, there isn't much sand on the beach. Okay, on the beach. There isn't much sand on the beach. Okay, that is a negative sentence, and that's why I'm using much, because it's a negative sentence, and because this is an uncountable noun. Nunca he visto la palabra con S, sands, arenas, no, solo sand, arena. That's why it's another uncountable noun. So can you read the next one, this one?
There are not many trees on the beach.
Okay, there are not many trees on the beach. What do you think about this word? Is
Trees.
trees is a countable noun because I can count trees. There is one tree. There is one tree in my house. There are 4 trees in my house. Hay 4 árboles en mi casa. Puedo contarlo, ¿verdad? Pero también puedo usar un cuantificador, que ya sabemos, como lo he mencionado, los cuantificadores expresan una cantidad, pero no exacta, solo una cantidad. Por ejemplo, there are many trees in my house. Hay muchos árboles en mi casa. Estoy diciendo muchos, pero no una cantidad exacta. Pero también puedo usar un número. There are 5 trees in my house. Okay, so far you have understood this. Hasta ahorita han entendido las oraciones. Later on, we are going to practice a little bit. But that's why we have to understand this. And that's why we are just practicing with much and many. Solo con esos dos for the moment. The next one. Somebody else can read this one.
Me.
Okay, go ahead.
I do not have much bread at home.
Okay, I do not have or I don't have, it's the same.
I don't.
Yeah, you can say I do not have, and it's okay if we say as well we don't have, it's the same. Okay, okay, I don't have much bread at home. So did you know that this word is uncountable in English? ¿Ya sabían eso? Did you know that? This word, bread, in English is an uncountable noun. We cannot breads. Well, in Spanish we say panes, but in English it's incorrect. Breads. So we can say, I don't have many portions of bread in my house. Okay? I have to use this word, portions of bread, but I'm not going to say I don't have much or many breads. That sounds a little bit weird. And that's why I'm using much here, because bread is another word that is uncountable in English. Es otra palabra que es incontable en inglés. Si no lo sabíamos, pues hoy sí, ¿verdad? Bread is uncountable en inglés. Y si queremos especificar como cantidades, entonces, portions. I don't have many portions of bread. Muchas. Acordémonos que los cuantificadores denotan una cantidad, pero no una cantidad exacta. Ahora una pregunta. ¿Creen que podemos usar un número aquí en vez de many? ¿Qué piensan ustedes?
Yes, we can.
Yes, we can. Now, can you give us an example with a number? You are going to add a number here. You are going to read the same sentence, but you are going to add a number here, whatever number, whatever you want.
2.
Okay, you can read the whole sentence.
I do not have 2 portions of bread.
Yeah, that's correct. I do not have 2 portions of bread. And you are using a quantity, está usando una cantidad exacta, ¿verdad? 2 porciones de pan. But we cannot say, I do not have 2 breads at home. No, 2 portions of bread. That's correct. Como les comentaba al inicio, en inglés hay cosas, palabras que son incontables, pero en español las usamos como contables. Como por ejemplo la palabra homework. Homework. Do you know what means homework? Homework.
Tareas.
Yeah, homework. Esa palabrita en inglés es incontable. Nunca se usa homeworks. Homeworks. Podemos utilizar tasks. Task es otra que es así, es contable. Pero ya aquí vamos a ver ya. Le damos un poquito aquí. Pongamos, a veces cuando tengamos duda de algo, busquémoslo. No todo lo que a veces encuentran aquí en Google, ¿verdad? Puede ser correcto, pero hay cosas que la gente sube y tal vez sin informarse bien antes. Por ejemplo, podemos poner homework. Es, aquí está. Es contable, incontable en español, ¿vale? Lista de sustantivos incontables. Advice es incontable, aunque en español digamos consejos. Aquí está consejo. Homework, miren, deberes, lo decimos en plural en español, pero en inglés es incontable. Homework. Information es otra palabra que es incontable. Knowledge, nunca decimos knowledges. Conocimientos, no. Y hay más. Veamos los demás que hay aquí. Pero solo vamos a ver medio de esto porque hay que nos confundamos también. Vaya, aquí están los líquidos, oil, water, wine, coffee, milk, judge, soda. Liquids are uncountables. Las cosas muy pequeñas como sand, dust, pepper, salt, la sal, sugar, cosas, sustantivos abstractos, beauty, fear, accommodation, imagination, inspiration, passion, money, furniture. Vaya, miren esto, furniture es como muebles. Lo dije en plural, muebles, pero en inglés es incontable la palabrita furniture. Nunca se usa con S. Luggage, otra también que es muy rara, ¿verdad? El equipaje, luggage. Advice, este ya lo habíamos visto. Y news. Nunca dimos newses. Y así hay cosas. Por ejemplo, there is some coffee. Hay un poco de café. Pero nunca digo there is 2 coffees. Puedo utilizar cup of coffee. Cups como copas o tazas, ¿verdad? De café. Entonces, puede ser un poco raro eso, ¿verdad? Pero así se usa. Muy bien. Ya ahorita permítanme, solo quiero poner a cargar la compu. Okay. Do you have questions about this? About these sentences that we already read? Sobre estas oraciones que leímos? Because we are going to make a practice right now. We are going to practice a little bit with some examples. Are you ready? Or is there something that you haven't understood very well? ¿Hay algo que no hayan entendido muy bien? Hello? Do you have questions? Anybody? Okay. Okay. We can start with these examples. I think that everybody is going to participate right now, I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6 people in here. And we are going to start with Alma. You are going to help us in order to make the first sentence. And don't worry, if you cannot understand something, I'm going to help you, but you can try to do it.
Okay.
That is a question. How would you start that question? ¿Cómo la comenzaría? ¿Con qué palabrita la comenzaría? How much?
How many apples?
Okay. How many apples? ¿Solo apple o apples?
Apples.
Apples. Aquí creo que le puedo ayudar porque no sé, a menos que...
Both.
Ah, sí, sería como, did you buy? Así. Both es cierto. Both es compré en pasado, ¿verdad? Both.
Ajá.
Pero como esta es una pregunta, vamos a usar esa estructura. Did you buy? Compraste.
Okay.
Ajá, sí, sí. Es que ese es otro tema del pasado simple con los auxiliares do and did, que después se va a ver eso. How many apples did you buy? But that's correct. Okay, the next one is Polanco, ¿es su apellido? Are you here? Okay, a volunteer.
Me, teacher.
Okay, go ahead.
How many students?
How many students? Okay, I'm going to help you. I'm not going to give you the whole sentence, but I'm going to help you. Probably you have doubts in here. Do you remember this structure? How do you say in English I? ¿Recuerdan eso que vimos en el curso del básico 1? ¿Cómo decir?
They are.
Ajá, they are. Correcto, pueden decir.
Are
Pero,
there sería ahí por ser pregunta.
ajá, sí, correcto. Nada más quería ahí confirmar eso. There are, ¿verdad? Ahora, how many students are there? That's correct, because this is a question. Are there in the classroom?
In the classroom or in the room?
Yeah, that's correct as well. In the room, in the classroom, both are correct. Okay?
How many students are there in the room? Are in the classroom?
Are there in the classroom? Both are correct. Ambas son correctas. Ahora, si se fijan, no utilicé there are porque, como dijo él, ¿verdad? Es una pregunta, are there. Por eso se usa are there. Okay, that's good. Excellent. Number 3. Okay, let me choose one person. Gabriela, are you here?
Yes, I am. There aren't many computers. For the students.
Yeah. Let me check if it's correct. There aren't many computers for the students. Yeah, that's correct. Very good. Thank you. There aren't many computers for the students. Yeah, and if you pay attention to this sentence, this is negative, right? This is negative, and I'm using many because computers are countables. Okay, the next one. Luis, go ahead.
1 minute, teacher.
Okay, don't worry.
Teacher, I
Tell me.
don't know, say invitados in English.
Guest.
Yes. Okay. You don't have many tables for the guest.
Sí, guests. Ya vamos a escuchar mejor la pronunciación. Va. You don't have many tables. Sí, sí se escribe, pero se pronuncia guests. Vamos a ver aquí. We are going to look for the pronunciation in the dictionary.
Guest.
Guest. Oh, yeah, guest.
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 Guest. But here is in plural. Guests. 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 I'm going to share with you this link. If you can use it, that's good. In order to hear for the correct pronunciation of some words. Guests. If you can use it, so you can save the link. You can use it in order to hear for the correct pronunciation of some words. Okay. Okay. That's correct. That is a negative sentence. And we are using many because tables is it's countable. Okay, it's a countable now. Okay, go ahead with the next exercises. And Oscar already participated. Valeria Romero, are you here? Hello? It's good if you participate because we practice in that way. A volunteer? Who would you like? Hello, are you going to participate?
Can I participate?
Oh, okay, go ahead.
Okay. How many rice there are for the lunch?
Okay. How many rice there are for lunch? Okay, what do you think about this? Is that correct? How many rice? Think about it. Pay attention to the sentence.
How much?
How much or how many?
How much?
Why? Why how much and not how many?
Because how much is uncountable?
It's how much is for uncountable now. And what is the uncountable now here in this sentence?
Price.
Rice. Okay. For that reason, we must use much. How much rice? We can say are there for lunch, and that's correct. Okay. Rice is an uncountable now. Okay. Okay, somebody else, a volunteer.
Hi, teacher.
Okay, Enrique, go ahead.
How much salt have in the beach?
Okay. How much salt? What? I didn't hear the last
In the beach?
R in the beach. Okay, that's
R.
in R.
R. Okay, teacher.
R the beach. Okay. Okay, okay. This is very interesting because are, you said are. However, we don't use are.
No, teacher, sorry. I tried to say have.
Have. Okay, have. Okay, how much salt have? But have why? So I cannot understand. Have. How much salt have? Tiene. Usted lo quiere decir como cuánta sal tiene en la playa o algo así.
I don't know, teacher.
Bueno,
I
pero
confused in this
sí.
sentence.
Okay, yeah, I'm going to explain this right away. In this sentence, when we are talking about uncountable nouns, we use is there or there is. There is if it is an affirmative sentence. If it is a question, we use is there. Is there. For example, hay agua en el suelo. ¿Cómo dirían hay agua en el suelo? Un ejemplo aparte, ¿cómo dirían hay agua en el suelo? Ya sabemos cómo decir eso en inglés, hay agua en el suelo.
There is water
Uh-huh.
in the floor.
There is water, yeah, there is water on the floor. But this is a question, why am I using there is and not there are? Why? Because with uncountable nouns, we use there is and not there are. There is water on the floor. Okay? Is that clear? For uncountable nouns, we use there is and not there are. Is that clear? Or do you have questions about that?
Is that clear? Sorry, but after I forget the there is sentence.
Okay. Now that you already know that, how would you make that sentence? ¿Cómo haría esa oración? ¿Cuánta sal hay en la playa? How much salt are there? Is there? There is? There are? Which option? ¿Cuál opción? How much salt? Is there?
Is there?
There is? Is there? Is there? Porque es una pregunta, ¿verdad? Acordémonos que con sustantivos incontables usamos there is y no there are. How much salt is there on the beach? Así es lo correcto. Puede sonar un poco raro, ¿verdad? Porque lo primero que nos viene a la mente es como de algo de bastante. Entonces por eso se nos viene, voy a usar there are porque estoy hablando de algo de mucho, pero no. Eso es lo correcto, es there is aquí. Se usa con sustantivos incontables. Here we have another sentence. Oscar, would you like to try?
I did.
Okay, can you make that sentence?
Okay.
Think about it, and then you can tell me. Piense cómo la diría y luego me la dice.
Okay. We do not, or we don't.
Yeah, we don't or we not. We don't or we do not, it's the same.
How much?
Are you sure how much? We are going to use how much? Or
How much?
I think that I think that it's missing a verb. It's missing a verb after don't. Falta una palabrita después de don't. ¿Cuál sería? Para que tenga más sentido. No tenemos. Nosotros
Okay, I don't
we
have.
don't
How?
We don't have. And then?
How much?
But why how much? That is not a question. That is a negative sentence. Do you think that it's correct if we use how much?
How much? How much? No, no, okay. How much?
Yeah, pero cree que sería correcto usar how much porque no es una pregunta, es una oración negativa nada más.
We don't have. No, no sería correcto.
No sería correcto, entonces ¿cómo sería? Está
Have
cerca. We don't have.
much
Yeah, much. Much what?
water.
Water. That's correct. We don't have much water. We don't have much water. That's correct. No utilizamos el how porque ya eso es para preguntas, ¿verdad? Eso. We don't have much water. Very good.
Okay.
Okay, the next one. Who would you like to try? ¿Quién le gustaría intentar?
Me,
Okay, go ahead.
I don't have much milk for the kid.
Okay. I don't have much milk for the kid. Yeah, very good. I don't have much milk for the kid. Yeah, that's correct. Much, but why are you using much and not many here? ¿Por qué está usando much and not many?
Because it's uncomfortable.
Yeah, milk is uncountable. We don't say milks, just milk. No decimos milks. Nunca se le agrega una S, nunca. Solo es milk.
But I have a question.
Okay, tell me.
The first, it's okay, are there?
Are there?
Is
Here. Here.
yes? Is there or are there?
Let me see. Let me check right now. How much rice? Yeah, is there. You are right. Is there. Because that is an uncountable, right?
Okay.
Is there. Thank you very much for that. I haven't realized about it. No me había dado cuenta de eso.
Okay.
Okay. And these are this is another one. I need a volunteer because I don't know if I choose someone, that person is willing to participate.
Hi,
Gabriel?
teacher.
Oh, okay, Enrique. Okay, but something that I want to mention right now, when you want to say yo, you can say, or you must say me, okay?
Yes, me, teacher.
That's the correct way, me. Who would like to participate? And you can say me. That's correct.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
Go
teacher.
ahead. Go ahead, Enrique.
I don't want employ many people for my business.
Yeah, that's correct. Okay. Okay. I don't want hire. That's the word that you probably are looking for. Esa es la palabra que tal vez estaba buscando. Hire es contratar, ¿verdad? Hire. Vamos a ver aquí.
I mentioned employ, but I don't know.
Yeah, it's okay. It's okay. I know that you say employee, but the correct word is hire. Hire. That means contratar.
Hire. Hire.
Hire. Hire. Aquí dice to employ someone. To employ someone. Con darle empleo a alguien, ¿verdad? To pay for the temporary use of something. aquí todo está en inglés. No vemos la traducción, ¿verdad? Solo sale una explicación nada más. Pero para escucharla,
hire,
hire, hire. That means contratar. Okay, I don't want to hire many people, you said, right? Many people for my business. Yeah, that's good. I don't want to hire many people for my business. Okay, the next one. Who would like to try? Gabriela, are you here? Would you like to participate?
Yes, I hear.
Okay, okay. Go ahead.
How much sugar we have?
How much sugar we have?
We,
Solo le falta el auxiliar para la pregunta. Do we have? ¿Verdad? Y de ahí todo está bien. How much sugar do we have? Es que esto es el presente simple que le llamamos. Por ejemplo, cuando decimos I want to work. Es el presente simple. I want to work. Una oración en presente simple. I want to work. Ahora, para hacerla en negativa decimos I don't want to work. Y para hacer pregunta, do I want to work? Sí. O si le hacemos la pregunta a alguien más, do you want to work? Entonces se usa esta auxiliar del do. El verbo auxiliar do, así se le llama. Incluso el I don't es como decir I do not. I do not, pero don't es contractado. Y por eso es que uso esto aquí. Do. How much sugar do we have, ¿verdad? Por eso es. Porque como es una pregunta. Okay, what about this one? Can you make this sentence? What do you think about information? Information. Are you going to use many with that word? Okay, I'm going to write down here something. Okay, now you can start the sentence. Whoever, who would like to participate?
Me, teacher.
Okay, go ahead.
They don't have information.
Information, or what do you think? Are you sure that it isn't missing one word there? No falta ahí una palabrita.
I don't have.
They don't have information, you said, but you are not using the quantifier. They don't have many or much.
How much?
But that is not that is not a question. That is a negative sentence.
I don't have much sería.
Okay, but why are you using much and not many?
La información es un sustantivo no contable.
Yeah, you can say information is an uncountable noun. Para que demos una explicación en inglés, ¿verdad? Information is an uncountable noun.
Okay.
Okay.
To what's the meaning resolver? No.
They don't have much information to resolve the problem.
To resolve. Okay.
Vamos a decir, in order to, or to resolve.
To resolve. Okay.
Solve the problem.
The problem. Problem.
They don't have much information. Yeah, we don't use many because information in English is it's an uncountable noun. That's why we have to be careful with that. And this is the last one and the most easiest one. Y la más fácil.
Hi.
What? I didn't hear you.
Me.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. How many cars do you have?
How many cars do you have? Yeah, that's correct. But I would like to know, why are you using many and not much?
Is the question?
Yeah, ¿por qué no está usando, por qué usa many y no much aquí? Solo quisiera saber que nos explique por qué usa many y no much. Because cars is a countable noun, and we only use much with uncountable nouns, porque la palabrita cars es contable, ¿verdad? Y solo usamos much con incontables, y por eso es correcto usar many aquí. Está bien la oración. It's correct. Very good. I don't know if everything is clear about this topic, or there is something that you haven't understood so far. Would you like to make more sentences or practice a little bit more? I have here some exercises in order to practice. Would you like to practice, or that's everything? ¿Le gustaría practicar un poquito más con estos? ¿O no?
Sí, teacher.
Por favor.
Okay. We are going to make one sentence per person, una oración por persona. I'm going to mention your name and you are going to make the exercise, okay? But the activity will consist in which you are going to say the whole sentence and you are going to mention the quantifier that is missing here, okay? But you are going to read the whole sentence. You are not going to say only the quantifier. You are going to read the whole sentence. Is that clear? Van a leer toda la pregunta, perdón, toda la oración. No solo van a decir, falta many o falta much. You are going to read the whole sentence. Okay, now it's clear what you are going to do. Okay, Alma, you can start with the first one. What do you think about this one?
We don't
What?
see many flowers in winter.
Okay, we don't see many flowers in winter. Later on, at the end, we're going to check if all the sentences are correct, right? Right now, you can participate. For example, Gabriela, would you like to try with the second one?
Yeah.
Okay, go ahead.
Spent too much money.
Okay, my daughter spends too much money. Okay, thank you. Luis, Enrique.
Yes, teacher.
Number 3.
Okay. There weren't many cars in the city yesterday.
Many cars in the city yesterday. That's very easy. Um, Oscar, what? Number 4. Do you think that we use much or many with that sentence? Oscar, are you there?
Hi, teacher.
Um,
There, sería, thank you so much for your help.
yeah, thank you so much for your help. Yeah.
Thank you so
How?
much for your help.
Thank you how much for your help. Yeah, that's correct. Because I have never heard anybody say thank you so many for your help. That's weird. The correct one is much, right?
Okay.
Okay. I don't know if Valeria is going to participate. Are you here? Okay, a volunteer. Just hurry up because we only have 10 minutes and
Me, teacher.
oh,
Much.
okay. Okay. Enrique, first, you can read the sentence and you can say what quantifier is missing here.
You didn't drink much last night.
You didn't drink much last night, okay? Alma, I think that you tried to participate. You can try with this one.
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Do you know many people in Spain?
Okay, that's good. Do you know many people in Spain? Somebody else? A volunteer? If you don't know how to pronounce this, we are going to uh, look for the correct pronunciation.
Species.
Sure. Estamos. Es que antes la tira en plural porque este diccionario no las pone en plural ninguna palabra.
Species.
Species, okay. Species. And in plural is species. 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 You can repeat that. Species. Species.
Species.
Species.
Species.
Species. In plural. Species. Species. Okay. A volunteer.
Me, teacher.
Okay, go ahead.
Are there many different sex species?
Okay. Are there many? I don't know if that's correct. Later on, we are going to check it out and you are going to realize if all of them are correct, right? This one. What do you think about it? Do you think that we can use many? I don't speak many French or much French.
Much friend.
Much friends.
Much French. Okay. The next one. I'm a volunteer.
She doesn't have much time to read.
Yeah. Okay. The next one. A volunteer.
Much. There was so much noise that I couldn't sleep.
Okay, makes sense. There was so much noise. There was so many noise that I couldn't sleep. Okay. We are going to realize if that's correct, okay? The last one? No, well, this is not the last one. Who would like to try? A volunteer.
Me, teacher.
Okay, that one is easy. Okay, go ahead.
Are there many houses?
House or houses?
Houses.
Okay, are there many houses painted in blue? And the last one. This is the last one.
You have too many. And not too much.
Okay. If you have too many mistakes, you will not pass the test. Are you sure? Or many? Or much? Much. Okay. Okay. We're going to check it out right now. And your score is 91%. Well, this one is it is incorrect. We have to use many because mistakes are countables. That word is countable. Even there is a letter S at the end. Mistakes. Veamos aquí. Aquí no sale, creo. No sale. Blue también es uncountable, miren. Food es otra palabra, food. No decimos comidas. Homework, information, knowledge. Esta ya la vimos. Soap. Traffic is another one. Traffic. Pero vamos a buscar. Mistake. Is countable or uncountable? It's countable. That is countable. Entonces sí, lo podemos usar, ¿verdad? Product form of mistake. Lo podemos usar. Ahora, noise, sí, la palabra. Noise is countable or uncountable. Vaya, miren, it can be countable or uncountable. Puede ser como contable o incontable. Try not to make so much noise. Entonces aquí por eso está correcta. So much noise. Es algo raro, o sea, como noises. solo noise. Noise, en singular. Pero aquí ya está claro esta sobre mistake.
Many.
Ajá, many, ¿verdad? Porque incluso tenemos la S aquí, mistakes. Entonces como que...
Sí, eso da la pauta de que puede
Ajá,
haber
de que íbamos a usar many.
un sustantivo contable que se está usando en plural.
Yeah, we are using that in plural. And for that reason, we are going to use many, right? I don't know if you have questions right now about this topic, about many and much. Those are quantifiers. Esas palabritas son llamadas cuantificadores. Those are called quantifiers. And we learned a little bit about countable and uncountable nouns. Y aprendimos también un poquito de los sustantivos contables e incontables. But I don't know if you have questions about it. A doubt, una duda.
No, teacher.
Okay, if everything is clear, I think that it's all for today. And thank you so much for joining, right? And I think that we are going to have another session this week because we need to practice more about these quantifiers. Creo que no sé si pueden el sábado. Yo obviamente solo son dos por semana, ¿verdad? Pero yo para que no nos confundamos mucho porque son varios cuantificadores y si vemos como 4 en una sola sesión nos vamos a confundir. Yo siento que se van a confundir. Así como ahorita solo vimos 2 y solo veíamos la diferencia de esos 2 y nada más, no veíamos otra. No sé si el sábado hacemos otra reunión, si gustan. Si no, pues creo que lo puedo explicar todo de un solo en el martes, hasta el martes, pero nos vamos a llevar más tiempo y puede hacer que se confunda. No sé qué dicen ustedes. It's up to you. Ahí a decisión lo dejo.
Yo creo que podíamos darle el martes.
Hasta el martes, entonces, todo de un solo.
No sé qué dice la mayoría. Por mí el martes, ¿verdad? No importa que nos alarguemos un poquito más de tiempo. Pero no sé qué dice la mayoría.
Permítame, solo quiero ver más o menos cuántas diapositivas serían, porque sí son bastantes. Solo quiero chequear y para que vean más o menos, ¿verdad? Vamos aquí. ¿Dónde está? Vaya. La que estamos viendo ahora es esta que dice Unit 2, Tutoría 2, ¿verdad? Y aquí tengo otra que dice Unidad 2, Tutoría 3, Unidad 2 también y Tutoría 4, que siempre trata del mismo tema. Vaya, la que vamos a ver el martes se supone que hay 12 diapositivas. Y si uno esas 12 con otras, déjame ver, 16 que hay aquí, serían bastante. No, la verdad que es bastante. Por mí que yo diría que, no, o no sé qué día pueden, si un sábado, domingo, porque sí son bastante.
Y si le damos lunes, no puede ser.
Sí, lunes también, pero no sé ¿qué dicen ustedes los demás? ¿Qué opinan? Porque solo Oscar ha dicho. Y es que ustedes puedan, pero si están de acuerdo, si no. ¿Hola?
El lunes, porque el sábado no puedo.
Está bien, el lunes, no importa. Yo no nada más opinaba, ¿verdad? Pues, ¿qué les parece? No sé si los demás están de acuerdo.
Sí, mejor entre semana que el sábado.
Muy bien. Entonces el lunes está bien, Gabriela, para usted.
Sí, está bien.
Muy bien. ¿Y qué, Enrique? What about you?
Sí, está bien, teacher.
Okay, it's okay. And I don't know if... Okay. Creo que ya con los que estamos, porque no se unen todos, no sé por qué. Okay, that's everything. That's all for today. Thank you very much again for joining to this session and have a good night. And see you on Monday, right? The next week. Bye-bye.
Bye, teacher.
Bye,
Bye, teacher.
teacher. Thank you.
Bye-bye. Have a good night.